people under 20 using cloud services. Why? The iCloud leak. 40% of them hate passing a USB drive around the table during meetings, and 25% buy a new one every year. So what we did is create a tiny cloud computer that fits on your keychain, and from there keeps all your devices backed up on its internal memory completely over the air. Here's what it all looks like. A tiny device packed in an airtight case, which is super simple to use. It comes equipped with wireless charging, Bluetooth Low Energy for keeping a constant connection with your phone, and fast wireless for ultra fast file transmissions, and of course multiple users at the same time. This is also our packaging, and this is how it works. All you gotta do is take out your keys, turn it on, and immediately it will start broadcasting a wireless network which you can connect to with your phone, laptop or tablet. And after that you open up your web browser and you get instant access to all your files without the need for internet. How we'll be making money? By selling WiKey drives through our online store ranging from 32 to 128 gigabytes, and through retailers like Deutsche Telekom, which could bundle up WiKeys with existing offers, provide us with a huge customer partner base, and give us enormous expertise in the field of security and service. Of course, we'll be giving out a cloud backup subscription plan for each model accordingly, which will be using T-Mobile's cloud service network. When it comes to the team, it consists of 4 members, of which is a hardware engineer, a software developer, an industrial designer, and me being a one-man show and basically doing a lot of work. Quote from Mate Rimek, but it's cut out, so it sucks. Sorry. What we have is a few iterations of the hardware. No, this is not a bomb. Basically, it looks like because we had a huge battery, so we couldn't bring it along. And a few test models of a clickable mockup that is running in the browser. And what we need is basically all the money in the world, but we did some calculations and we need some resources, of course, and all the expertise and advisors that the telecom can provide us. When it comes to our competition, I like to compare ourselves with other similar technologies that do similar things, but I think we are different in some key things, which are there are some similar gadgets, but some don't come with the battery, so you still have to plug them in for power. And there are ones like a wristband that use Bluetooth for data transmission, which is just too slow. When it comes to the market size, I consider ourselves lucky because the USB drive market in 2012, quarter 1, sold over 59 million USB drives, and in quarter 2, there was an increase of 6%. We come from the country where people kill bears with their bare hands. We think it got what it takes. Thank you.
Jarek, Lacrosse VC. So one of the reasons that you developed the product was actually to keep the file safe, right? And
right.
To keep it out of the cloud. And
exactly.
Then you're offering the cloud subscription.
Of course.
So how this can still...
Well, basically, it's encrypted, and we don't know what's on us. So if the NSA could knock to our door knocking, yeah, here's their files. Do with them whatever you want, but they're encrypted, and we don't even know what's on there. So I think you're pretty safe with us.
Other cloud providers are also doing the same, right? They also encrypt the data.
But they still have access to it. They can unlock it. There's a wide door that can. Basically, all the companies are from the US, and they have strict regulations when it comes to that. Good question.
Maybe another good question. So you models for how it's okay to store the data, but how you're using it to share the data with other people around.
When you're in a meeting, in a conference room, there are people around you, and basically all you gotta do is turn on the device, and not even you, but all the other people can access it using their laptops, tablets, whatever they use. And from there, you select files that are public, and so they don't have to log in, they just download them. Another good question.
3 points. Okay.
Any more?
So Marcin at Innovation. So my question would be, have you thought about, because you're competing with the USB drive market, have you thought about, I don't know, licensing the software itself or the reference design to other companies so that you don't actually have to produce anything in terms of the hardware? You're just giving them the blueprint for building a new version of the USB drive.
Basically, we won't do the work ourselves. We're going to do outsourcing to a company in the Ukraine, which has manufacturers in China, to keep the costs low. So we want to design the product, keep that in our hands, but we don't want to do the manufacturing. Thank you.
Two very quick questions. Patent your idea.
You can't patent it, no.
Okay, and what sort of cost model have you got, pricing model, or is that too early to think about it?
Oh, it is a bit early, but when it comes to the pricing, it's $149 for the 32 gigabyte model and ranging to $249 for the top model, coming with 128 gigabytes. You also have the prices for the cloud backups. They are still not really precise, but they're estimates, good estimates.
Okay. Who want to risk another question? To hear the answer.
Come on, people.
Yeah, no one. Bravo, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so time for the solution who make it possible for the machines to not use the internet to rule the world.